Hey guys, it's Deltia from deltiasgaming.com here to bring you a quick video on the Fungal Grotto Gold Achievement for Veteran. With the Undaunted pledges, I know a lot of people are trying to do these gold achievement runs to get those awesome loot drops like I am. And this is the perspective of a DPS. We're taking on the last boss, and basically you can't enter that big huge bubble to my right, which protects you during the damage phase. So what you do is just what we're doing right here. You have a couple people that have the healing capability, usually a Templar or a Sorc, and then they're going to hand spam healing springs. The boss is going to do a teleport just like what they did, and then the whole group rotates as a group, stacks on top of each other when that happens. This way you're going to avoid the black little circles. She does that big huge channel right there, and that's when it's important time to heal. As you see those purple strings that come out to each person, this is really a healer check. So it's best to have one or two people that can do healing. One main healer and then an off healer that can just provide some healing for that. Once that's done, she teleports you again. You just do a couple damage abilities, get some range, and then still do damage, just like that. So that's kind of the cycle here. It's not too hard, but it's really important to, as a healer, rotate ultimates, have your magic up when it's time to heal, and then have someone that's capable of doing some backup heals. For DPS, what I'm using is a Dragon Knight, so I'm not that good at range, so I'm using a Crushing Shock Weave spam here. Here comes the damage phase again. So it's important your DPS don't use spell symmetry, they're topped off on health, that sort of thing, so that way you can survive it. Also, you're not going to want to play melee during this fight. I know some people love melee and they want to do it all the time, but it's almost going to be nearly impossible to try to avoid the black circles and all that death. Another tip here, stack up. As you see, like what we're doing right here, that way the healing spring can hit everyone. It's really important to stack up during this fight, because that way the healer can just heal everyone with the healing springs, and if they're using healing springs, you can almost have infinite magic. So that's basically the fight. It's going to be hard dropping ultimates on the boss because the boss does rotate a lot. I use mine defensively mostly to prevent damage. So I'm using Dragon Knight Standard. It only works for me. But if you're playing a Night Blade, think about dropping Veil of Blades during the damage phase. If you're playing a Templar, drop a Nova just like that on top of the boss, prevent about 30% damage. And that's kind of how the fight works. As you can see, we're just nuking her down. She's about dead. And we didn't really struggle with that too much during this fight. It's just important to get back away when you can and stack up as a group. It's really healer dependent, but not too bad. And that's the gold key run. Thanks for watching.